moving on. We got Brink, which looks like a combination of so many games we've played.
Terrible
Brink.
All awesome games, though.
Namely, Modern Warfare 2,
Mirror's Edge.
Team Fortress 2, and Mirror's Edge. Yeah. It's kind of like the combination. So, if you haven't known, Brink is like a first-person shooter, and it's got the baseline Call of Duty formula. Go up into the sights, got some sprinting, and
Kill
it's got
people.
a lot of shooting. You shoot them, the experience thing comes up.
Shooty.
Got a lot. If you see this game or watching the capture right now, you can easily pick out. It's got a lot of influence from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And if any of you have played Team Fortress 2 on the PC or actually on the other thing, art style, really close. Someone from Valve must have left there and went to the Brink factory, and yeah, and they got cracked because there's a character in this trailer looks exactly like the spy from TF2. And now we also have this influence from Mirror's Edge that we mentioned, and this is where we have this platform. You're watching this trailer, you're watching some of this stuff, you see this insane jumping that's going on, you see this ridiculous acrobatics.
Like Matrix type
Yeah,
stuff.
you think to yourself, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do any of that, it's just a cool trailer. Think again. You may not be able to do all of this stuff.
Matrix stuff, but still.
But you are going to do most of it. Some of it is embellished, but they have included this new system called the Smart System. And what the Smart System is it's trying to take the trouble out of mantling objects, jumping over objects, messing with all this, stuff. So, in Call of Duty or in Gears of War, whatever, you come up to a wall, you press the button, you jump over, you run, that's the way it works. In this game, we're going to have this thing called the Smart System. You see something you want to do, you want to get to this ledge over here. You put your reticle on that ledge, and you activate Smart.
But,
Yeah, or a little bit over or under, and you go, I want to get here. Keep your reticle on it. And all you got to do is activate Smart. This button, it'll be a button on your controller. It hasn't been announced yet because they're still in development here. And it will automatically chart a route for you in the computer. So it's like, I need to get here right now. I need to save my teammate. Go. And you'll be on a full sprint, and you'll jump off a bunch of stuff, and you'll get there, and then boom, you're there, and you made it. Take out your gun, do the shooting. Of course, it's not really a platformer, it's a shooter. And then, okay, I need to get out of here. Let me get up there so I can run away. So you get up there, you keep your thing on there, keep Smart running, you'll climb up a bunch of things, you'll climb up some ladders, and boom, you're up here. It's just taking so much of the trouble out. I haven't seen a lot. It's still in like the early, let's like show you a little bit and get you excited.
Maybe not alpha stage, but beta stage.
Yeah, but it's
maybe a little way in between.
But it's
pretty cool.
It's showing me some things, and I'm like, okay, we're talking about a revolutionary game system. Now the code writing is nuts. And I just think, like, what they put in here is, like, such a step forward. Now, this is, like, so the Call of Duty has so far been the perfect first-person shooter. And now that formula has been the perfect. And here they took the formula, and I love it. I love when people expand on it. They go, we're not just going to release Call of Duty. We're going to give this. And now we got a fast-paced action shooter. So cool. So, the game itself, I guess a lot of other people talk about it, but I've seen a lot of stuff I love. Characters I love. Art style I love. Customization options are insane. The running sequences, the shooting is perfect. It's Call of Duty formula. Come on now, it's perfect. There's so many things, and there's a story. There's a backdrop story that's probably not the greatest in the world.
It's not like Team Fortress 2 where it's just like
blue
versus red.
It's and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's over 200 hours into that game. It's still awesome.
It's always nice to have a background.
It's basically militia versus
like security forces
security. But I won't get into the big story. But it's looking strong. Ranix, I know you want to talk.
Well, you basically said everything I wanted to say.
Much.
I just wanted to include one thing. Not many people know splash damage. Like, they're like, what the hell is that? Like, what the F? Well, I just noticed this. I never played Doom 3, even though I played all the other Dooms. Like, Doom was my first game I played when I was 5 years old. Now, all those, like, people that are activists, like mature games, like are violence and bad for little kids, are not. It's just other stuff, but that's a different topic for a different day. So they developed a multiplayer, which I never played. I never played Doom 3, but obviously it's a good game because it was really good reviews. And I also found out that they played Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, which was released in like 2002. and it was a great game. I played it. It was released for the original Xbox, or at least that was the system I played it for, and it was awesome. The average review for it was a 90. So obviously they got some good stuff. I mean, a year ago or two ago they released Quake Wars, and that wasn't as great, but it still wasn't bad. So this is kind of a somewhat unknown developer, and I think what they're doing is going to be almost revolutionary.
I think it's so cool, and we're talking about what about a fast-paced action shooter for Bungie? This is the kind of thing I really like looking at. This is when I look at this, I think next gen. It's just like this is the game I'm gonna be playing in 5 years.
And
this is the next one.
Yeah, well, when they release Brink 2, then you're gonna get Brink.
Yeah. So because I'm always a generation behind. But I just come down and I play Modern Warfare 2, and this is this is what we're in now, and I look at Brink and I'm like, that's next. I can really see it. I hope it's as good as it looks. And the smart system, I gave it a pretty good endorsement. I haven't seen the craziest.
I'm sure it's going to be a little clunky at first, but obviously everything that's always introduced first is always going to be clunky.
But I know that there's going to be some maps where there's going to be some cool stuff you can do. And of course there's a class system, so there's the fast runners and there's the heavy guys. So the fast runners will be able to do a lot of these acrobatics. So
I want to see what the heavy guy does.
Well, heavy guys may just have a similar maneuverability, but less with the agility and more with just bashing things out of the way. Like if there's this, maybe corrugated iron wall in your way, rather than kicking off a lamp post, stepping on some garbage can, and jumping over the thing, you'll just backhand the thing out of your way.
Yeah, all these things are shown. A lot of things are shown in this trailer. And that we hear about the smart system, and it's like, oh, well, how is it going to work? There's a lot of mystery behind it, and all this stuff in the trailer is like, well, is that the smart system? Is that the smart system? And I've watched it a few times. I'm trying to dissect it, but you could definitely see huge amounts of diversity. There's some characters that can survive getting shot by a grenade launcher, and then other characters who just die after getting stabbed or getting hit or something like that. So, in short, it just seems that, Brink has just, so much variability, so much customization, and I'm just so excited to see that the progression that it's in.